to my channel, so I had to get the autofocus good because we're out of focus the first time, but we decided to try our very first like real mukbang. We have king crab, shrimp, corn, potatoes. Here, let's show them really quick. So we got the king crab at Costco right here, and I mean, I used to watch mukbangs all the time and then I just kind of stopped. I like watching them just to get like food ideas because, I don't know, I like seeing people try out different types of food, but we also have some hot link sausage. So I'll show you how to make the sauce at the end. There's like a ton of videos. All you have to do is just really YouTube like whole shebang sauce. We have a side of sauce right here, and then we each just have a little bit of rice just because we already have potatoes. And yeah, so we're gonna try it out. We're gonna try our first mukbang, and we're just gonna do it, yeah? To drink, I have a Zevia. This is like my favorite freaking Zevia. This one is the black cherry, and then, oh, if you guys don't know, sorry, I've been talking the whole time. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Glenn.
You gotta talk a little louder or else I'm like...
Hi!
Just talk normal, babe.
Hi, mi llamo Glenn. I like to drink ginger ale, Canada Dry. It's my favorite, ginger ale. I don't like the other stuff. Oh, Seagram's. There it is.
Seagram's,
Seagram's
yes.
It's like water almost.
Yeah.
And, I got a dog licking my leg right now. You walk. So, let's get ready to eat.
All right, let's do it. We also have another sauce right here. This is just actually key limes and then lemon and then salt and pepper. I'm gonna start off with some shrimp. I just kind of just put the sauce on top of the shrimp and we're just gonna go.
So I don't know where to start. We haven't had these crab legs these big, and
yeah,
they're from Costco, which
look how big. We each have a claw each. Like that thing is freaking huge.
I mean, look at this is a leg. This is like my leg, because I have big ass thighs. This is a leg.
I have big thighs too. We are definitely both team thighs. Yeah, that's like poo poo or something.
No, it's part of the.
So look at these two claws. We got two claws.
You know what? Costco is pretty cool because I've heard they had exotic meats there too. One of my coworkers told me that they sell bison meat, and I'm like, bison meat? I'm like, dude, where you gonna buy that? You either go to like special, what are they called? What are they called? Butcher shops. You go to special butcher shops.
Don't they do like bison burgers?
Yes, bison. I love bison burgers. I think it's better than beef because the bison meat itself is so lean and it's so. It's so lean that.
Flew at the camera, babe. Can you tell if we're like in focus or not?
So.
I'm nearsighted.
Holy crap, you guys!
Whoa!
Look at this. Look at this right here. I'm trying to pop it out.
Wiggle it out. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Ooh, it's kind of spicy.
Look at that meat, dog.
Whoa, that's huge.
I really love crab. I think when my mom was pregnant with me, she ate like a lot of seafood, crab meat, and she wasn't supposed to, fish. And now I absolutely love it.
I didn't even like seafood like for a long time until like I was probably like 21. I started like, I couldn't have started eating seafood and sushi. So, mine wasn't as epic as yours because I accidentally cut it in half, but it is really, really big. Whoa, I think this is like the biggest crab I've ever had.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
We usually like queen crab because it's like sweet, and we like that at Joe's Crab Shack.
No.
But I don't know. I kind of like making my own because I don't know. It's fun, and I feel like you get more meat too.
And we usually have bar-eyed crab, but it's only around in certain seasons. I think it's like a cold water type crab.
This one's a little sweet. It's not bad.
No, it's not bad. It's actually good quality for Costco, because you know how Costco is like actually in bulk. But we actually bought steaks too, and I cooked them.
Bomb.
And they were New York ribeye, and they were delicious.
We're gonna need napkins for sure.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad you're getting into this. I really didn't know like what we were gonna talk about, but I figured it honestly would flow because it's not like we're awkward together. Because I mean we're married.
Yeah, I'm not making the organic bowel noises or.
Well, that's like ASMR when you make the sounds and stuff. I know mukbang is like you eat and stuff, but we don't want to like overindulge. We're just gonna eat it like how we kind of normally do, but some people might consider it overindulging. Like, let me get this straight. We don't eat this all the time, that's for sure.
And what we do, we cook it and we have leftovers for tomorrow.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 times sometimes.
I take it to work.
I get a little iffy on leftovers, but the shrimp and stuff and crab, I like as leftovers. Like pizza, Chinese, Thai, like that I can eat leftovers. What can I eat leftovers of? Like steak, kind of like,
I like steak, anything chicken, anything cooked on a grill. It's perfect for leftovers. But I like to bring stuff to work because I like to show off what I had the night before.
What your wonderful wife cooks you, huh?
Well, I cook too, so.
What do you cook?
Barbecue.
Do you guys ever like at work kind of say like, oh, what'd your wife cook you? Do any of you guys like see what you guys got?
Yeah.
Or do like someone has a ham and cheese sandwich and they're all hating on you when you come with like shrimp and crab?
Everybody, you know, we always like, hey, what you get, what you made, or you know, what'd you? Because most of my coworkers are single, so you know, it's always like a competition of what. Oh, what'd you have last night? Oh, who, you know, what restaurants you go out to? Because they'll bring the leftovers at night, you know, the next day.
Yeah.
But I mean, and then my work, we have our own cafeteria, so we eat the cafeteria food too.
But you usually get McGurgles whenever you eat at the cafeteria sometimes.
True.
Not all the time though.
No.
I think we just have sensitive stomachs. No, we have good systems.
Yeah, I can eat anything. Actually,
he is not a picky eater.
Ever since I started eating a lot more yogurt in the morning, because what I do, every morning I'll have like a thing of yogurt. By the end of the day, my stomach is actually, it's nice, like really, really healthy for me. I noticed that for these past couple of months of just, you know, eating yogurts in the morning. Like, I could actually drink milk now, and it doesn't affect me in
I cannot.
a non-lactose way.
It will go bad real quick if I have milk. Oh, I don't even like milk because I haven't drank milk in so long. Like, I'm so used to like almond milk or soy milk that when I drink milk, I'm like, oh my gosh, this tastes like a straight udder.
I like udders.
Babe.
What?
Oh, potatoes weren't bad. There was red potatoes and golden potatoes, and I really didn't know the difference, but I figured golden potatoes look like russet potatoes, so yeah. I don't think they really have that much of a difference in taste, though. But who knows?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The russet potatoes are more, they're more hearty. You bake them, they're really soft. These potatoes, when you cook them, they're a lot more harder. But they're perfect to eat just, you know, on its own. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah. Get it out. Get it out.
Yeah.
Oh. It doesn't want to come out. This crab is actually really good.
It's really good.
Like, I like the taste of it.
I was really surprised, and I thought it was
Cujo. They already had treats, you guys. Let us know down below how you guys feel about mukbangs and how you guys feel about us doing them. I mean, I'm down for it. Not like I'm against it. I just don't want to feel like we have to do so much every single time. We're not going to be doing them all the time, but I was thinking like if people really just want to see them on another channel, I might make another channel, but not yet though. We're just testing this out. I just want to just eat like normal. I don't want to have to buy like one of everything because I know some people end up doing that. That's like a waste of food and a lot of money. So I don't know. What do you think?
In all honesty, what I think a mukbang really is from my interpretation, it's you're sitting across from someone eating food, but you know they're on camera or on a channel. When you're eating like a mukbang, I don't know how many people, you know, have lunch breaks or eat on lunch breaks or watch YouTube while they're eating dinner. You know, some people just want to see what's on YouTube. So, you know, by doing this, I feel like it's a way that we're connecting and we're sitting down and we're actually eating with you guys.
This sauce is really good. You can honestly put this, oh, I like this on mahi. What else we eat this like
Just
fish,
yeah,
shrimp. So you can like make the sauce, so you make like a batch like what I'll show you at the end of the video, and then I'll just freeze it and then we'll use it on other dishes. Wow, it's really sweet. We didn't want to eat too much rice because we have potatoes too, but this will be like for leftovers in the future, but we're actually going to go to the movies tonight. We're going to go see Glenn's pick.
Predator. Or The Predator. I love it because growing up, you know, all the 80s action heroes are my action heroes. And, you know, Arnold and all that. All those,
La vista, baby.
all those 80s movies, those are movies that I grew up with. So, you know, I love it. You know, and the fact that they bring back old stuff and they try to upgrade it. You know, I love it. You know, it's part of my childhood.
We saw the movie The Nun, and to be quite honest, you guys, I wasn't like the biggest fan. I wasn't that scared. First time ever, I didn't jump in a movie and Glenn jumped. You jumped 3 times. I couldn't even believe it. Usually he doesn't even flinch, and I'm like, always like, all the time in his armpit, and this time I wasn't. But I feel like church things and dealing with priests and nuns, like, that scares him. For me, I went to private school my whole entire life, so I grew up with priests as my teachers for some classes, and I would see nuns, so I don't really get scared because I feel like, I don't know, it doesn't scare me. But for you, you got really scared. I didn't jump freaking once, though. Like, not once. I was in shock.
Put it this way. I want you to, when you guys go to bed at night, turn off the lights all the way.
Don't scare them.
Turn off the lights, close your eyes, and then all of a sudden, open up your eyes and look at the bed in front of you.
No, and say something so many times.
And picture a black shadow in the shape of a robe with 2 yellow eyes just staring at you. Now that's what I see, and that's freaking freaky, like, you know?
You're gonna give people nightmares, babe.
They probably already have those nightmares. My nightmare's a little bit different. Obviously, for those you guys that do know, and for those that don't, I was in the Marine Corps, and you know I've been to Iraq a couple times, so I do have
3 times, 3 tours, not like 3.
I do have my nightmares and all that, but you know it's nothing like, you know, I'm scared of, like, you know, the paranormal. You know, even though I do believe in it,
yeah,
because I have seen stuff in my lifetime, but you know, for right now, I think I'm pretty copacetic with all that. And
it's too long.
what?
Kind of cooked it a little too long. He's seen things. I've had like a lot of experiences, and I know lots of people wanted me to talk about it. I've been thinking about it, but I want to do it when I feel comfortable. It's just that some of you may not believe it or not, but you really open doors when you start talking about that stuff. So I like how our house is very peaceful and full of love, so I kind of want to keep it that way. I've been debating to talk about it too. We went to go see the movie Meg. You guys, I honestly am addicted to like crappy movies. Anything with survival, ocean, being lost, or abduction, that is all me. And you guys already know the way that those movies really end, and you can predict them, but I love them. But we want to go see the Meg, and one of Glenn's like favorite MMA fighters is Anderson Silva. So we were at the mall one time eating sushi, and we saw him. And then I think I saw him one time when you were in the bathroom.
Where?
When we went to the movies one time.
Oh, he was there again?
Mm-hmm. Because sorry, I'm picking my teeth. But I wasn't sure, but it was his wife that I saw.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. And then this time we saw the Meg, and we got out at 1 in the morning. And I noticed like some guy, he like ran up the stairs like right before the movie started, and he rammed in and he goes, "Oh, sorry." I was like, "Oh, sorry." And I looked back and I was like, "Oh, wait, is that him?" So then I told Glenn, I sat down and I was like, "Hey, I think Anderson Silva's in the same theater as us." He's like, "Oh, what? What?" And he got like, "Who's that? Who's texting us?" Oh, be careful. Whoa, that looks major. Try to make it into like one whole claw if you can. Like if you can get it out.
I already cracked this like.
We get out at 1 a.m. and it is Anderson Silva and he's sitting right there. And I'm like, this is our chance just to freaking say hi. I wasn't really thinking about the time, but when he looked at me, he like smiled and he seemed really inviting. And we're not one where we like fangirl or fanboy over people, but I just know like Glenn is, where'd it go?
Right here.
Is like a true like fan. Like it's not just like, oh, he's a celebrity, let's take a picture. No, he's really like a fan of him. Like you looked at him as like as an idol almost, right? With fighting.
Yeah.
Like,
well, and I used to do MMA myself. He was one of my person I'd watch fight, and you would watch. Obviously, if you're a fighter, you like boxing or MMA, you watch the fighter and you see how they fight and you see how they move, and you almost want to emulate it, because if they're really good and then they have won several titles, you want to be like, oh yeah, I want to copy him. I want to fight like him. I want to be as swift as him. Like 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, no, don't bother him. He probably gets people.
I was like, look, it's him, because I started walking super fast because I legit thought if we're gonna do it, let's do it now when there's not a lot of people.
And I was like, I see him. I don't want to bug him. I mean, like she said, we've seen him a couple times out and at different places, but he's with his wife and.
But he was by himself this time, sitting down, waiting for them to go pee.
No, it's true. But...
So we got out of the movies. He smiled at me, and I was like, "Oh, okay. This isn't a bad time." Like you could tell. Like, and I looked at him. I smiled, and then I went over. I said, "Come on, Glenn." And Glenn never ever grabs like my hand hard, and he tried to yank me back. It was so funny, and I pulled him because I just thought this is like now or never. And I just went up to him. I said, oh, excuse me, like my husband's a really big fan. Like we've seen you here a couple of times. We just never wanted to bug you. And I said that because we've already seen him. He was super sweet. He took a picture. He looked like really nervous. It was really cute though. But he wasn't like upset. He goes, oh yeah. Like not even bothered whatsoever. Wasn't he super nice?
Yeah,
like,
he's super chill.
I could tell it wasn't a bad like moment, because trust me, I don't want to like intrude on anybody's like night, but he was really nice about it. I got good vibes from him.
Yeah, he was really chill.
And you got to meet him. Even though you talk so much crap about going to see the Meg. See? Good ending. That's what I keep telling him. Whenever I mention like a new crappy movie that I want to see, I was like, remember the end of Meg? Mm-hmm.
That movie's so sad. Who can swim faster than a shark that's like the size of a school bus? Come on.
Round of applause. Amazing movie.
It was like Fast and Furious of the Sea.
I want to try it. I want to try a claw. Oh, how was the claw? I didn't even see it.
Delicious.
Obviously it was, because I didn't even see it. The thing with king crab is like it's super spiky. Got it. This is definitely not a first date food.
Dang.
Well, actually, if you guys want to get down and just, then it definitely could, but. Yeah, comment down below if you guys like these. And if you want us to try something else. Oh my gosh, babe. I saw people eating honeycomb. It actually looks like pretty cool just to try, but I know it must be so sweet, but I never knew like
yeah,
that
you
people
can eat honeycomb.
Like the real honeycomb.
Yeah, you know that?
You've had that?
Yeah, I've had it before actually.
When?
Before I met you.
Uh-oh. Did you try it with someone else?
No.
I'm kidding.
I think I was in the Marine Corps. I think I tried
really?
it. Yeah, I think when I was in Kentucky, I tried it.
Oh, you should talk about the craziest meats you've ever had. He's tried some really crazy things, you guys.
Oh, so
I'm not as adventurous. Well, I just haven't tried, but yeah.
So, I've been a couple places, you know, being in the military. I think the craziest places I've ever had different meat in country-wise is Australia. Australia!
Whoa, I'm gonna have to bring that down because the mic's gonna kill their ears.
Because everything's like so dangerous. You know, I remember I almost stepped on, like just being out there, like going hiking, I almost stepped on this big black snake. And it's one of the most poisonous snakes in Australia. And I was so close to stepping on it and I saw it just slither across the way. Really? Oh, it was the brown snake. Yeah, it was a freaking brown snake. And,
is it big?
Oh yeah, this was pretty meaty.
Oh, meaty. That's what she said.
If that snake would have bit me, I would have been in the hospital for sure. If not taken care of, I would have been dead. But I was down in the Northern Territory. And Northern Territory is like the bush. It's like straight up, if you run into the bush, you're either gonna get killed by a snake, If you're on the beach, you're gonna get eaten by a saltwater crocodile, which can get up to like 10 feet long.
I would die.
And if you go into the water, you're gonna face the jellyfish, which I believe they have Portuguese man of war, if not correct, and great white sharks. So yeah, hell yeah, that's a challenge, and I love a challenge. That's why I drive a Challenger.
I'm gonna go one day.
But so okay, going back, I keep like going off the subject.
Or not.
But no, I want to go back too. But I keep going back off the subject. We're trying to figure out what I eat and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, going back to what okay, I've had wallaby. Wallaby, what a lot of people don't know is wallaby is a kangaroo, but a miniature size kangaroo. And oh my god,
It's common out there?
oh yeah, they're as common as like raccoons. They're running around all over the place.
Oh.
If you go camping out there,
common to eat it?
oh yeah, kangaroo meat is very common. Everybody eats kangaroo meat down there. They have kangaroo steaks. Those things, tell you what, boy,
I don't think I'm brave enough to try that. I might like cry while I'm eating it.
No, it's delicious because the meat's all lean. You know,
Oh,
they're
really?
not. Oh yeah.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like a mixture between steak and chicken. So the meat's super duper lean and it's juicy. It's not dry. I mean, it was probably the way they prepared it too, but I don't like oily meats. Kind of like duck. I'm not a fan of like.
Yeah,
oil.
I'm really surprised because I like duck bao from
no.
Chinese restaurants. It's so good. It's not greasy though. It's like, it's so good.
And gator tastes just like chicken.
That's what I heard.
I love venison.
What's that?
Deer.
Oh my gosh, you're eating Bambis
Oh, I love Bambi.
and Thumpers.
Yep. I'll eat it all.
I'm gonna overcook some of these.
This is actually better than like river prawn.
We went to Thailand and that's where we got engaged. You guys are new to our channel. We just celebrated our 1 year. We went to Thailand and I love shrimp, but I tried something called a river prawn. So we were with like our tour guide and he was having lunch with us and only came with 2. He's like, oh, it's okay, 1 and 1. I took a bite because I was like, oh, I like shrimp. Took a bite. It tasted like straight mud. It was really hard for me to swallow it because I was trying so hard to like not be rude, you know, because you don't want to be rude. And I ate it and I was like, oh, here, you can have the other half. He's like, oh my gosh, thank you. I was like, oh, it's okay. That was like the one trip I just really didn't like though. It was, yeah, but Thailand is absolutely beautiful. I would like to go back in the future.
Worst seafood experience that I've had, and this is when we were still dating. So we went to Redondo Beach and we went to this, it was like a crab place. It was, what was it called? It's called like
Shrimp Lovers.
Shrimp Lovers. It was actually really good if you like this,
Shrimp like
shrimp
this.
and if you like boiling crab and stuff like that. Anyways,
Amazing.
I was in the mood for oysters, right? And I love oysters. But when I ordered them and the waiter brought the oysters, these things were like this big, like huge.
They look like a bunch of vajayjays.
Yeah. Yeah, the meat was just so thick and slimy.
I saw them, and what was the first thing I said? Don't eat those.
Yeah, because I don't eat
They
those.
just looked bad. They didn't look. They weren't nothing. Even if you put cocktail sauce and lemon and Tabasco, they just did not look fresh. And I don't even eat oysters, and I don't even truly know what fresh oysters look like. And I could just see them and judge them and say, no thanks.
So I was like, you know what? Let me try them. So I take a bite into this thing, and as soon as I take like one big bite, I had like the sea just like explode in my mouth, and like Redondo Beach and seagulls like flying in there, and I was just like, oh, bro. I was like, oh, dude, no. I swallowed it, and I think I only had like 2 oysters in it. I was done. I couldn't do it no more. It was disgusting. So later on that night, we left, and I was fine. We go back home, and I want to, you know, I thought the oysters was going to help me out. It actually did. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm ready for that. Bong chicka wow wow. So
We started like making out a little, and probably not even 5 minutes, 3 minutes in.
3 minutes in, I was like,
ran upstairs.
oh, I gotta use the bathroom. My
It was from
stomach,
both ends, wasn't it?
yeah, all night from like 9 o'clock to like 3 o'clock.
Sick
4
because
o'clock
of those
in the morning.
freaking oysters. I told you, I said, don't eat them. They just looked just bad. like almost too gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, so never again. So I don't even think you've had oysters since then. Oh, when we went to Master's one time for his dinner, and we just had like 2 baby oysters, remember?
Oh yeah, that was for my birthday,
yeah.
but I was sick.
They were like super expensive, like little oysters, like, you know, some fancy stuff just so we can say, oh, cool.
They're petite oysters.
Like literally so petite. It was
good,
it wasn't, yeah, they were good.
It was really good.
That's the only way I can eat oysters, so yeah. But we're pretty much done, you guys. So all of this stuff, we'll actually eat it for like the next time, like when we have lunch or whatever. Like sometimes what we'll do is we'll just have this. Like the other day I had like silog, like sausage and
sausage
egg and rice. And this will be like 2 meals right here. And then we have a whole freaking dinner right here. This is how much we have left over. But the Costco crab was really good.
Now I see why it cost how much it cost.
But it's worth it though, because
in the end it's worth it.
I feel like it has way more meat, and like when we buy it from like our regular grocery store, it's just as expensive with not as much meat.
Yeah.
I think we honestly got more meat like by buying it this way. All right, you guys, so that is it for our very first mukbang. How do you feel? I think we did good.
Yeah, it was good. I mean,
I think it was fun. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's mukbang. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Let us know down below how you guys feel about it. Again, this is just a test. This is just a test. And yeah, we'll see how you guys respond and all of that. And if you guys like it, then we'll continue doing them. I mean, not every single, every video, but we'll do them randomly and we'll see how it goes. And if you guys really like them, then maybe we'll eventually start like a channel. I love you guys. We love you guys. Sorry, I'm so used to just filming by myself. We love you guys so much. And
what?
You want to end it?
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So I think our next thing will be wings. Because she just went off. She went off on a tangent.
I was gonna say we'll end, and then I thought you were gonna say we'll see you guys in the next one. Woo-hoo.
Oh no, I wasn't even done talking.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Take the stage.
So if we do it again, I want to do wings because I love wings, especially from Wingstop. I know everybody's Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings, but I'm a Wingstop fan. I love their Korean barbecue or Korean zing.
The Korean.
Oh, it's good.
You're thinking of Asian zing.
Oh yeah, Asian zing and Korean.
That's from Buffalo Wild Wings. That's my favorite.
So that will be our next one if it happens.
And if you guys like this one.
So we'll leave it up to you guys.
You want to close it?
My name is Glenn.
My name is Lizzy.
And you have been dining with us. Right?
Toodaloo. Whoop whoop.
Bye-bye.
So first thing you're going to do is melt 3 sticks of butter. I like to cut them in half just so that they can melt a little bit faster. Okay, now that our butter is melting, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of each ingredient that I'm going to show you. So next up, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of Old Bay, lemon pepper, bold Creole seasoning, paprika. I'm kind of running low, so I'm going to have basically 1.5, red cayenne pepper, and then a hot sauce. The one that we use is Red Rooster, and I do 1 tablespoon, about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half. And then later on, as this is simmering, we'll add in 1 tablespoon of pure cane sugar, but that'll be later. Mix this all up together. Now we love garlic, so this is quite a bit of garlic, but we use this sauce a couple times whenever I make it, so we like a lot. So if you're not too into garlic, just add half the amount, but this is, I would say this is equivalent to about, oh man, a lot of garlic. This is the garlic I use, and it's already in a pack, so I took 3 packages of the garlic. Boil this and just let it cook together. Let the garlic basically cook, but you don't want to burn the garlic or else it's going to have a bitter taste, and that's how you do the sauce.